He was the baby that made everybody smile. He was easy from the moment he was born. He was sleeping through the night by probably 2 or 3 months old. And
Tim and Erin were definitely excited to finally have a bundle of joy that they could hold and take care of. And I mean, they posted pictures of Henry on Facebook all the time and everything with the dogs dressed up, holidays. They were super excited. And then when Henry got sick, Tim and Erin were kind of devastated.
Henry was my clone. We have pictures of us side by side and laying in the crib same way, same hair. And he and I had a bond where when he was sick, he wanted his mom. And when he wanted to play, he knew that was our time.
One of the things that told us there was something really wrong was he stopped smiling. Like, he just wasn't happy. He wasn't eating, not smiling.
We took him to the hospital or to the pediatrician because he had been having some issues, and we thought it was ear infections and this and that. And so they took him by squad to Children's, and we're standing upstairs, and they had drawn his blood, and they came in, and something happened. It must have got contaminated because everything's all funny. So they do the blood draw again and come in, and they're whispering, and they're like, we're gonna take him down.
We hit that PICU floor, and they took off with him. And by the time we got to his room, he was surrounded by doctors and nurses. And
he was admitted because they thought he had bronchiolitis, standard garden variety bronchiolitis, until they got the blood count. And this was clearly not standard bronchiolitis.
So they come out and tell us that he either has a really rare blood infection or that he has cancer. And at that point, he was already in a medically induced coma. And so, that night was the last night that, we got to hold him and talk to him. And
the oncologist took us into an adjoining room and told us that he did have leukemia.
They told us what they were going to do with this blood, and it was amazing. While we were there, we had friends going and donating platelets and donating blood.
A week after Henry was diagnosed, he passed away. He was 7 months. Experiencing loss for an infant is just completely different than, I guess it was a reason that I needed to do it. I've experienced that loss, and I know that without it, he wouldn't have survived as long as he did.
When we did our blood drive, I told everybody that, blood's the one thing that can't be manufactured somewhere. You can give somebody life by spending 10 minutes.
I would say just go for it. I mean, if you're nervous, they can answer questions or anything. Take somebody with you, like I did with my husband. He was super nervous. He took me, and they ended up having 2 people donate that day.
People have wanted to do stuff in Henry's honor and Henry's memory, and this is something they can do without spending money. It doesn't cost them anything, and they could give someone that precious time that we got.
A hero was, in my mind, somebody who takes something that turns out poorly and turns it into something good that benefits everybody. Raising awareness of giving blood to the population in Omaha is extremely important. They championed the cause, and I think they will continue to do so.
I think of Henry as a hero, just the strength that he showed and the spirit.
And I think every person that donates blood's a hero. I think that they probably don't get as much gratitude from people as they should. There's probably people that give blood and their coworkers or their friends may not know, but if you know someone that gives blood, you should thank them. Say, thank you for giving blood today. Who knows what impact you had, and you may never know, but you've done something. Your blood is going to do something for someone.